Hello everyone, Nick here. This is a quick reaction to the Doctor Who Revolution of the Daleks trailer, which I've just watched just now for the first time, so this is the immediate first reactions. Okay, so the trailer starts off with the Doctor in the Jadoon prison, and by the looks of it, there doesn't seem to be a rescue yet. We might see a rescue in the episode, but the trailer doesn't spoil anything for that yet. In the meantime, Captain Jack has recruited Ryan, Graham, and Yaz. Well, at least he's teamed up with them, I should say, because they're investigating and trying to stop the Daleks, and they've teamed up with Captain Jack to try and stop them. In the meantime, as I said, they're trying to stop the Daleks, and it turns out that the British government are using these drones that look like the reconnaissance Dalek, but they're in the new black Dalek shape, as new defense systems. Considering a shot of it was outside Downing Street and it's all stuffed by humans, this story is being set in 2020, 2021, by the way, isn't it? That is my only one thing I do want to address. This story is set in 2020 or 2021, right? Wouldn't the government know about the Daleks? Not only does that company from Revolution have the Dalek gun and stuff from back when it was defeated back in the 9th century, but also we've had all the other Dalek occasions. We've had the Dalek invasion of Earth of 2009 in the Stolen Earth Journey's End, the Battle of Canary Wharf in Army of Ghost Doomsday, the Dalek. Winston Churchill knew about the Daleks, Victory of the Daleks. Was there any present day Dalek stories? Remembrance of the Daleks, not so much present day. I was thinking of classic series. Was there any present day Dalek stories then? Resurrection, the army were there, although maybe it'd be more of a closed secrets for the cleanup team. Remembrance, obviously. Invasion Earth takes place in the future. Day of the Daleks. There's plenty of Dalek stories set before this time, where the Daleks come to Earth. So how the British government missed that fact, especially the 2009 invasion, kind of bewilders me. But it seems like they don't seem to know these are Daleks. But maybe they'll find out later in the episode that oh dear, these are the Daleks, and the real Daleks have come to destroy them, because these drone Daleks, because it seems that they're drones, they're robots, actual robots, and the pure Daleks are possibly on their way to fight them. These drone Daleks are being financed and helped by Jack Robertson from Arachnids in the UK. Let's hope he gets a bit more character stuff in this episode rather than just being a Trump parody. Albeit he would still be a better president than Trump. Let's face it. He's ignorant, but he's at least honest about his ignorancy. But yeah, so he's involved, and we'll see how this episode is going to play down. So there's a lot to look forward to with this episode. My only gripe is that the British government don't know about the Daleks, which is odd considering the several invasions they've had over the classic and revived series. Or unless they think that they don't really notice that these drones are very much like Daleks until the actual invasion by the real Daleks. Possibly. We'll find out what happens in the episode, or maybe it's just ignorance, or maybe hasn't much been attention played over, or maybe it's just an accident. Whatever, we'll find out what happens come New Year's Day. We finally get a release date, New Year's Day 2021, which I might have said, I've certainly thought it. I think it should have been a New Year's Day episode. Should Series 13 not be coming in 2021? Series 13 looks like it is coming in 2021, so a New Year's Day release date is still fine, although a Christmas Day would still have been preferable. Should Series 13 come in 2021. However, just in case that series is delayed again, just for reasons, perhaps a New Year's Day is still the best option. And besides, that gives more 2021 more episodes, considering it might only get 7 or 8 with Series 13. That last episode might even be the 2022 New Year's Day special. So, or maybe they'll even be broadcast on Christmas Day and New Year's Day for the last 2. So, yeah, it's better that we get 8 or 9 episodes in 2021. And 2020 still gets 10 instead of maybe 11 and 6 or 7. So yeah, but that's my thoughts on the trailer. Before I wrap up this reaction, the Sontarans are seen to be filming in Series 13 Episode 1, so they're coming back, which is great. We haven't had a proper Sontaran story since 2008 with the Sontaran Stratagem Poison Sky. Also, the Sarah Jane Adventures stories, The Last Sontaran and Enemy of the Bane, released those that year. They've cameoed in The End of Time Part 2, Pandora opens, possibly the Big Bang, but it'd only be a statue if there was, and the time of the Doctor, and by then they were really silly. Stephen Moffat just wrote the Sontarans like he wrote Commander Strax, who I like and I find funny in his earlier stories, but he does start to go down a little bit later on. Strax, of course, being in A Good Man Goes to War, The Snowmen, The Crimson Horror, The Name of the Doctor, and Deep Breath. And then after Deep Breath, there's no more Sontarans until next year. Hopefully, if things all go well, and the suits kind of look like a mix-up between the old Sontaran suits from the classic series and some knights or samurais. Mixed, hey, if the Sea Devils can do it in 1984, why not the Sontarans? Heck, it even looks better on the Sontarans, possibly. So we'll see how the Sontarans go next year. One thing we can say about the Chibnall era is that he can handle classic villains coming back. He does them in a really great way. The Daleks handled in Resolution and hopefully in Revolution. The Cybermen, although we could have had a bit more with them, and of course the Master. One thing we can say in the Chibnall era's favour is that Chibnall and his writers can do classic monsters justice for the most part. So I'm hoping to, looking forward to seeing where they take the Sontarans this time next year, hopefully, if not sooner. I mean, sooner than like September, October, or earlier in November. We'll see the Sontarans in Series 13, possibly Episode 1, or whatever episode they're filming first. Apparently it's Episode 1, but it could be Episode 4 or 5 or whatever. Whatever they're filming first. And the Judoon, they would, I suppose they were done well as well. We'll probably see them again in this episode or in Series 13, probably. We'll see how it happens. Anyway, so that's my reaction. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And comment down below what you thought of the trailer. I haven't watched any other person's reaction. I've been busy, and I'm probably going to be busy in a little bit as well, so I'll probably watch the other reactions later or tomorrow. It's getting quite late, maybe tomorrow. Like I said, thank you for watching. Goodbye.